Good morning, student. In last class, we have started to solve exercise 3.6. In first main, we have solved problem number 1 and problem number 3. In today's class, we are going to solve exercise 3.6. That only will continue. First main 6th problem we are going to continue. The other problems are similar. You have to try, students. Okay. Only which are different. Okay. Only the problems which are different they have given, only that I am solving. Okay. First main 6th one we will see now. 6x plus 3y is equal to 6xy. 2x plus 4y is equal to 5xy. See here, the first main was solve the following by reducing into a pair of linear equations. We have to solve this. By how? By reducing this into a pair of linear equation. Now see here, to reduce this, what we have to do? We have to do some of the substitutions, right? If you do some of the substitutions, means this equations are going to reduce into a pair of linear equations. Now what we will do means, to reduce this into a pair of linear equations, what substitution we will do now? You see it properly? What we can do here first? See here, first what we will do means, now see here, 6x plus 3y is equal to 6xy. 2x plus 4y is equal to 5xy is there. What we will do means, we will divide both the equations by xy. We will divide both the equations by xy. So what it will become? See here, given. What are the given equations? That is 6x plus 3y is equal to 6xy. And it is 2x plus 4y is equal to 5xy. This is equation 1 they have given. Call it as equation number 2. So dividing equation 1 and 2 by xy. Okay, what it will become? So dividing equations 1 and 2 by xy. Divide it. 6x divided by xy plus 3y divided by xy is equal to 6xy divided by xy. Now tell me, students, divide and tell me. X get cancelled. Here y will get cancelled. Here xy we got cancelled. What we got now? That is 6 divided by y plus 3 divided by x is equal to 6. Yes, call this as equation number 3. Now divide equation 2 also by xy. So what it will become? 2x by xy plus 4y divided by xy is equal to 5xy divided by xy. Here x get cancelled. Y will get cancelled. Here xy. So what we got? 2 divided by y plus 4 divided by x is equal to 5. Call this as equation number 4. Now see here, why we are done here? Because here there was no constant here. In previous problems we saw there used to have some constant, but in this problem there was no constant here. Here there was two variables xy. What we have done? We divided both the equations by xy, right? If we divide both equations by xy, now we got here constants. Listen, now see here, equation 3 and equation 4. We can do some of the substitutions to reduce into a pair of linear equation. So what is that? See here y is in denominator, here also y is there. Here in denominator x is there, here also in denominator x is there. So what we will do? See, we will do some of the substitutions. 1 by y is equal to P. Okay, and 1 by x is equal to Q. So substituting these in equation, equations 3 and 4. If you substitute this in equations 3 and 4, we get, so what we will get, see a student, it will become 6p plus 3q is equal to 6. Call this as equation number 5. Okay. Now substitute this equation in 4 also. What it will become? 2p plus 4q is equal to 5. Call it as equation number 6. Now see a student. Now we reduce the equations in a pair of linear equations. Right? Now when we are reduce these equation in a pair of linear equations, what we will do now? We will apply any one of the algebraic method to solve this equation 4, 5 and 6. So what I will do? I will use here elimination method. Okay. Compared to substitution method, elimination is easier. Okay. You can go for cross multiplication also. It's your, how you feel comfortable, you can use that. So what I will do? Multiplying equation 5 by 1 and equation 6 by 3. So why I have done like this? Because I want to eliminate p here. To eliminate p, the p coefficient should be same. To make p coefficient same, I am done multiplying equation 5 by 1 and equation 6 by 3. So you multiply here equation 5 by 1 and equation 6 by what? 3. If I do like this, what I am going to get? 6p into 1 is 6p plus 3q into 1 is 3q is equal to 6. Next here, 2p into 3 is what? It is nothing but 6p plus 4 into 3 is what, students? It is 12q it will become. 5 3s is how much? 15. Okay. If you multiply, we got here equation 7 and equation 8. Now we got p coefficients same here, right? Now I want to eliminate p. Now what I should have to do? Here same signs are there. Yes or no? Here same signs are there. What we will do means we will subtract equations. If same signs are there means we have to subtract the equations. So what I will do is 8 minus 7. I will do subtraction. That is 6p plus 12q is equal to 15. 6p plus 3q is equal to 6. We are subtracting, no? Change the sign here. Here plus is there means here it will become minus. Here plus is there means minus. Here plus is there means here it will become minus. Plus 6p minus 6p are going to get cancelled. What is plus minus? See a student, you have to see here new sign. What is plus minus? Plus minus is minus. What is 12 minus 3? 12 minus 3 is 9. 9q. Which is the bigger number here? 12. 12 has which sign? Plus. You have to put here plus sign. Is equal to. What is plus minus? Plus minus is minus. What I am spelling? Plus minus is minus. What is 15 minus 6? 15 minus 6 will be 9. Okay. Which is the bigger number? 15. 15 a plus sign. Therefore, it will be a plus sign here. So, this implies 9q is equal to 9. So, this implies q is equal to 9 divided by 9. What is 9 divided by 9? Q is equal to 1. We got q is equal to 1. So, now what we will do means substituting q is equal to 1 in equation. I will put in equation number 5. Substituting q in equation 5, what we will get? 6p plus 3q is equal to 6. So this implies 6p plus 3. In place of q, what is there? 1 is equal to 6. So this implies 6p is equal to 6 minus 3. What is 6 minus 3, students? 6 minus 3 is 3. So this implies p will going to be 1 by 2. Now see here, we got q value and p value. What we have assumed here? What is the next step? Now 1 by y is equal to p. So this implies 1 by y is equal to, in place of p what is there? 1 by 2. So this implies y is equal to 2. Y value we got 2. So again we have assumed 1 by x is equal to q. And 1 by x is equal to q. So this implies 1 by x is equal to, what is q? Q is nothing but 1. So this implies x is equal to 1. So therefore what I can tell here? Therefore x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 is the required solution of given equation. Required solution of given equation. Okay, this is about the first main sixth problem. See now, in 7th and 8th problem are there. You have to try that problem. Now we will see the second main. Exercise 3.6. Now we will see the second main. Now see students, second main tells us that formulate the following problems as a pair of equations and hence find their solutions. Okay, in that see in this second main first problem, how we are solved in the worked example, that problem is similar to that only. Okay, in second main, second I am solving. Okay, see that is 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days. While 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work. and also that taken by one man alone. Now see a student, same thing whatever I had done in last class. Formulate the following problems as a pair of equations and hence find the solutions. First we have to form the pair of equations and we have to find the solution of that. See what this question will tell us. 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days. Means here 2 women and 5 men together can complete the embroidery work in 4 days. They will take 4 days to complete an embroidery work. While 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. The same work, 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and also that taken by one man alone. We have to find out here what is the time taken by women and men alone to finish the work. We have to find out here the time taken by one woman to finish the work and one man to finish the work. Now see a solution. How we will start this? We will know that whatever we will don't know, whatever they are told to find out, we will assume it. What we will take here? Let time taken by one woman to complete the work is equal to x days. Okay, we will assume it as x days. And time taken by one man to complete the work is equal to y days. So whatever they have asked, we have assumed it. Okay, we used to do the same thing. Let the time taken by one woman to complete the work is equal to x days and time taken by one man to complete the work is equal to y days. This is the time taken. So then what is work done by one woman in 1 day is what, student? So tell me, time taken by one woman take time to complete the work in x days. I am asking you, in 1 day what is the work done? That is nothing but the work done will be 1 by x work. Okay, and similarly work done by one man in 1 day is what, student? Tell me. Say one man will take the time to complete the work is nothing but y days. Say what is the work done by one man in 1 day? It will be 1 by y work. Okay. Now we will go according to question. Say according to question. So now see, 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days. See the time work done by one woman in 1 day is 1 by x and work done by one man in 1 day is nothing but 1 by y. Now I am asking you, what is the work done by 2 men? It will be nothing but 2 by x. Yes or no? 2 by x plus. What is the work done by 5 men. It is nothing but 5 by 1. Okay. Now see here, this is the work done by 1. This is the work done by 2 women and 5 men together in 1 day. Like this work only, for how many days they have done? They have done for 4 days to complete one work. To complete one work, okay, the total work done by 2 women and 5 men is nothing but this much. For how many days they have done? For 4 days. Number of days into total work done in 1 day is nothing but, this is for one work. Okay. Now we will simplify this. 4 2s are 8 by x plus 4 5s are 20 by y is equal to 1. Okay. Call this as equation number 1. Similarly, one more. This is first condition. Okay. This is about first condition. So similarly, now see here, 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. See what we can write here. See here, 1 woman can do a work of how much? 1 woman can do work in 1 day is nothing but 1 by x plus 1 man will do a work of 1 by y in 1 day. Now see the second condition. 3 women and 3 women. See, 1 woman can do work of 1 by x. Then 3 women will do how much work? 3 multiplied by 1 by x plus 6 men. 1 man can do a work of 1 by y. Then 6 men, how much they will do? 6 multiplied by 1 by y. See, for how many days they have done the work? They have done for 3 days to complete one work. Okay, we are equating with this one because this is one work they have completed. Okay. Now see, now we got equations. We have formed the equations. Now see, this will become 3 by x plus 6 ones are 6 by y is equal to 1. Now 3 3s is 9 by x plus 6 3s is 18 by y is equal to 1. Now we got equation 1 and 2. Now what we will do means, now we got equation 1 and 2 here. Now see here, is this is a pair of linear equations? No, we will reduce this equation 1 and 2 in a pair of linear equation. Now look at equation 1 and 2. See here, in equation 1 and 2 in denominator x is there and here it's y is there. Yes, what we will do is here, let 1 by x is equal to p and 1 by y is equal to q. Then equation 1 and 2 becomes, what does the equation 1 and 2 becomes? If you substitute this, it will become 8p plus 20q is equal to 1. Call this as equation number 3. And here also you substitute. If you substitute this condition, this value, what it will happen? 9x plus 18q is equal to 1. Call this as equation number 4. Now we have to solve this equation 3 and 4. Right? We have to solve this equation 3 and 4. So we will use here any one of the algebraic method. Okay, I will use here elimination method. You know that in elimination method you have to eliminate something here. Okay, what I will do, I will eliminate p. To eliminate p, the p coefficient should be same. No, what I will do is I will multiply equation 3 by 9 and equation 4 by 8. So what is that? Multiplying equation 3 by 9 and equation 4 by 8 we get? What we will get here? If you multiply, if you do like that, what we will get? Multiply equation 1 by 9. 8 9s are 72p plus 20 9s is 180 q is equal to 9. Call this as equation number 5. And multiply equation 4 by 8. It will become 8 9s is 72p plus 18 8s are. What is 18 8s are, students? Here 8 8s are 64, 8 1s are 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. It will become 144. Okay, 144 q is equal to 8. So call this as equation number 6. Now see here, see equation 5 and 6. Here p coefficients are same. Here same signs are there. What we will do? Subtracting equation 6 from 5. Okay, subtracting equation 6 from 5. If you do like this, what we are getting? That is 72p plus 180q is equal to 9. Okay, 72p plus 144q is equal to 8. We are doing subtraction now here. The plus is there means it will become minus. The plus is there means it will become minus. Here plus is there, it will become minus. Plus 72p minus 72p will get cancelled. What is plus minus? Plus minus is minus. What is 180 minus 144? It will become 10 minus 4 is 6. 7 minus 4 is 3. It will become 36. 36q is equal to, plus minus is minus. 9 minus 8 is 1. So this implies q is equal to what, student? It will be 1 by 36. Okay. Now we got q value. What we will do? Substituting q is equal to 1 by 36 in equation. You put in any one of the equation. I will put in equation number 3. If you put this in equation number 3, what is that equation 3? 8p plus 20q is equal to 1. Okay. So this implies 8p plus 20 multiplied by 1 by 36 is equal to 1. So if you simplify that, what we will get? See, if you simplify that, this implies 8p plus 20 by 36 is equal to 1. Okay. 2 10s are 2 18s are 2 5s are 2 9s are. So this implies 8p plus 5 by 9 is equal to 1. So this implies 8p is equal to 1 minus 5 by 9. So what is the LCM of 1 and 9? The LCM of 1 and 9 is 9. 1 9s are. 9 minus 5 is what? 9 minus 5 is 4. 4 by 9. So what we can tell about p? This implies p is equal to 4 by 9 multiplied by 1 by 8. It will become 4 1s are 4 2s are. It will become 1 by 18. Okay. We got p value as 1 by 18. But what we have assumed? What we have assumed? Now 1 by x is equal to, we have assumed 1 by x is equal to p. So this implies 1 by x is equal to p value, what we got? 1 by 18. So this implies x is equal to 18 and 1 by y is equal to q we have assumed. So this implies 1 by y is equal to, what is q? 1 by 36. So this implies y is equal to 36. So therefore what we can write here? Okay, therefore the time taken by one woman to complete work alone is equal to how many days? 18 days. And men, what about men? Men is equal to 36 days. Okay, see this completes your second problem. This completes your second problem. Okay, so third problem you try it. Now see here, this completes your exercise 3.6. okay, and this completes your pair of linear equations in two variables. In this chapter what we saw? In this chapter we saw the solution of a pair of linear equation by graphical method and algebraic method. Okay, in next class we are going to see the next chapter, that is the fourth chapter called circles. Okay, thank you. See you in the next class.